An important issue linked with the emergence of a global language is that of the fate of other languages. What will happen to the other languages if one language emerges as a global language? Will all these languages disappear and ultimately die? To understand this issue, first let's take a look at what we mean by language death. A language dies when nobody speaks it anymore. It's not a new phenomenon. Thousands of languages have disappeared from the face of the earth ever since humans started using languages. According to Ethnologue, which is the encyclopedic reference work cataloging all the living languages of the world, there are about 7,099 living languages in the world today. Out of these, 50% are at the risk of extinction. The emergence of a global language has nothing to do with the endangering of these languages. It has got more to do with local political and social factors. For example, a minority language may be endangered because of the mistreatment of the dominant group of the area. There are many factors which cause language death. These factors include the ones which threaten the physical well-being of the speakers of the language. These include earthquakes, floods, tsunamis, storms. Famines and droughts can also endanger a language. When these disasters take place, small communities in isolated lands are easily wiped off from the face of the earth. Along with them, their languages are also destroyed. Besides these natural disasters, there are other reasons also which cause the extinction of languages. For example, demographic submersion. When large numbers of people arrive in a land and subjugate the local people, the language of the dominated group is also endangered. North America and Australia are classic examples of this kind of subjugation. Sometimes it's the military superiority of the dominating group which endangers the language. Sometimes it's the economic dependency of the subjugated group or the dominated group which puts its language at risk. Another important factor which can cause a language to become extinct is the urbanization and consumer culture. Small communities are easily attracted to big cities. With the development of communication and transport technology, access to these cities has become very easy. When people from small communities reach big cities, they also come across consumer products. These consumer products are advertised with powerful language and of the dominating group. These consumer products also have urban biases. When people do not reach the cities, because of the technological developments, these consumer products reach the rural communities, again with powerful advertising. This kind of language contact also brings about homogenization of cultures. The dominated group easily gives up its language and learns the language of the powerful group to make use of these consumer products. In North America, English, Spanish in Latin America, and Urdu in Pakistan are examples of such languages. The death of a language is as tragic as the death of a human being. With the death of a language, a lot of information is lost, as a language is a storehouse of history, culture, and literature. It is more so in case of languages which are not written. With the disappearance of a language, the folk tales, songs, proverbs, and a lot of information is lost, which means that we lose a complete knowledge of a whole world. Because of this reason, and considering the seriousness of the issue, a lot of international organizations have been established to protect these languages. The aim of these organizations is to document for future generations the languages which have not been documented yet. These languages include Maori language in New Zealand, Australian Aboriginal languages, and Indian languages in Canada and North America.